Hey guys, it's late. It's 12:15, so just past Cinderella's curfew, and we are going to make supper, which is an easy supper today because it's breakfast for supper. Now, I'm not hungry, so I'm not going to make any for myself. That's probably enough. Gonna make some hash browns. Don't get it twisted. I don't do any drugs. Uh, if you're new, I don't do these as my main stuff. I do this. Hello, Hannah. I do these as just a fun side thing. Go watch a vlog. This is not gonna be interesting. But if you like just hanging out, then maybe this will be fun for you. Okay. So we're gonna make some hash browns. I don't know how to make hash browns, but I'm just gonna take some fresh potatoes right out of the garden. I don't know what this was used for last. Let me just give it a rinse. I love using meat cleavers for some reason. I don't know. I plan on making one day. So I'm just gonna cut the potatoes into semi-small pieces. I'm making hash browns that are gonna be like the kind that are just like potatoes cut into little cubes sort of thing, which are my least favorite kind of hash browns. I don't really like hash browns, but I don't think Ashley has a preference. So, since I'm making these for her, and she doesn't care what they are, and they're easy, that's what I'll do. So, cutting everything into small pieces. Now, I know that some people said it would be nice to see what you're doing while you're doing it. The last time I made supper, I don't have that kind of setup. I need someone to film me if that's how it's going to be. But I don't have anyone here. Okay, that's one potato down. I'm cutting them pretty small. That's what I have. Okay. I'm going to have your guys' comments on this phone here. I just forgot to cue it up. Cue it up? That's probably not the right word. How's everybody doing, by the way? Good? I hope you're good. Okay. Hello, Renda. Renda? Mr. Growboy? G'day from New Zealand. New Zealand. Can't do a New Zealand accent. What time is it here? Hey, man! It's 12:18 right now. Oh, I should warm up a pan. Let me warm up a pan. Butter, I guess? Does anyone make hash browns? Big supper here too. Spaghetti bolognese with spiral zucchini instead of pasta. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna heat up this pan. I'm gonna put it on a medium heat. Oh, I need some butter. Be right back. I had the butter over in the living room because I was using it to butter my zucchini muffins. Does anyone ever have zucchini muffins? My mother-in-law made us some. So I ate one and a half or so of them. And I like putting butter on them. I use butter for hash browns. Nice. I don't know why that was held for review. That doesn't make any sense. Hey, when a thing is held for review for you guys, do you guys see that it's held for review? Like your own comment? I don't know what you guys see, but for me, I see held for review. I guess if it wasn't your comment, you wouldn't see it. Otherwise, there'd be no point of holding it. You should try making roasted great potato. Drain excess liquid, then add egg, flour, and season and fry in discs. I'm not sure I understand what the heck you just suggested there. Drain excess liquid after what? After boiling, maybe? Okay. Oh, you know what would probably be good is if I made these in the bacon grease instead of butter. Would that work? Probably, eh? Hello, Linda. Uh, Kathy, Phil, Sharon. Sharon's chilling at the beach. Listening to the chopping sound is sort of ASMR. Oh yeah, is it? I don't have a microphone, so I can't really do the whole thing. Lazy maple. Okay, this is the right bacon. Okay, let me get some. To. This pan is warming up. Let me grab a knife or some Caesar. Okay, I got some bacon here. Is there a wrong bacon? Yes. Canadian bacon is disgusting. The first time I had Canadian bacon, I was like, what the heck is Canadian bacon? And I was like, oh, it's just ham that doesn't taste good. Watery ham that doesn't taste good. Okay. Okay, we got two slices of bacon. Put the rest of the bacon in this bread bag here. All right. So we make the bacon, get the grease. Ashley likes a more crispy bacon. After that, we'll stick in the potatoes. Then after that, we will fry 2 eggs. And then after that, we will put the bacon and the hash browns back in the pan to warm it up as the pan is cooling, and then serve. Ever since I started visiting Canada almost 6 years ago, stopped referring to it as Canadian bacon, even if a menu calls it that. Back bacon or ham. You call Canadian bacon bacon? Then wouldn't they just bring you bacon? Yeah, back bacon or ham. Yeah. I don't know why they call it Canadian bacon. I call it back bacon. Right, but up here you said bacon. There's a menu calls it that. Even if a menu calls it that. Back bacon or ham. Because ham and bacon are totally 2 different things. And back bacon and bacon are 2 different things. But yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Sounds like a fry up. Wait, when are you cooking the potatoes? You only mentioned warming it up in skillet. The potatoes. Okay, so I don't know how to do hash browns. Can I take fresh potatoes and put them right in the pan? Or do I have to do something else? I threw extra words. It's late. Shoot me. Hello, last 654. Good morning from the Netherlands. Nice. So the potatoes are going to be a hash brown style. And I'm going to do it in the bacon grease instead of in butter. You know, just for shits and giggles. Just dice them up and fry. Done. Nice. How do you know when they're done? Because, you know, they're going to be crunchy now, and when they're done, they're also crunchy. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. We need the slippery tongs, and I will flip the bacon. All right, this is what we're working with right now. I accidentally ripped the bacon in half. Are you doing an onion with the potato? That's a good idea. I wonder if we have any. We do. Okay. Let me cut up. Actually, we might have one that's already. We do not. Okay, that's okay. Let me cut this up. Let me bring you with me. I just finished my BLT and it was made with cottage bacon. It's simply bacon made from, you need some punctuation, from pork shoulder instead of pork belly. It's leaner than regular bacon and far cheaper to make. Oh, really? Leaner? Just kidding, I'm not going to toss that away. This is going to go in the compost, and usually we have a bowl, but I will just leave it here. How about that? Okay. This is an onion from my garden. Or Ashley's garden, I should say. I haven't done anything for it. Okay. Little bit of onion for some flavor. Some flavor over there. Dice it up a little bit, give it a little dicey dice. Maybe just a little bit more just for some texture and some flavor and some color. You know those people who have cooking shows and they have to fill the dead air of just chopping with colorful language. So they just say whatever sounds good, I guess. Late stream, LOL, says Chris. Yeah. Y'all mentioning onions with hash browns. Does it matter what kind of onion? Red versus yellow versus white versus something else? I don't freaking know. I don't know how to cook. Oh, I'm a freaking idiot. Okay, here's the compost. It was right beside me. Idiot! Alright. Have you guys ever seen someone swallow a knife before? I'm not going to do it with that one because that's not how you do it. Okay, the bacon I think is done. Okay, come over here. Oh, it's too done. Well, it's done perfect for Ashley. She likes it crispy for some reason. So, we are going to take the potatoes and onions. Oh shit, that one's a little too done. Whoops. Those shrunk. Okay, I'm gonna put in another piece because that's a little too much. That's a little too much. By the way, if you guys don't know who Ashley is, because I think I mentioned her here. I'm making this for Ashley. That's my wife. Oh, I broke it again. Whew. That was That was spattery. It is again. Too much or not enough? Anna Young? I didn't see it. Grate potatoes, rinse them off, and squeeze them dry and grate onion. Then add an egg to the potatoes and onion. Mix with salt, pepper, and fry. Rinse them off. Oh, grate the potato. Too late for that. Maybe I'll have to do that next time. Squeeze them dry and grate onion. Then add an egg to the potatoes and onion. Mix with salt and pepper and fry on low heat. I could do that. Why is this so freaking hot? Turn that down a little bit. Okay. I bake the potato first and then cut them into small squares and fry them again with onions and bacon. Hello, coloring with D. I was gonna finish that painting, the hummingbird painting today, but I did some client work that took longer than expected, so that did not happen. Have you done a chicken update lately that I missed? Last I remember was saying bye to Lucy. Have we met the new chickens yet? Not on the channel, but if you follow Ashley's Instagram at Ashley Rose Alexander, then you will see them there. Or if you happen to be a patron, I also showed them on there on Patreon. Okay, we got our bacons done. Now we got a good amount of grease. Now, to avoid the spatter, I'm going to stand over here. Oh yeah, okay. Woo. All right. Okay, now that Hannah said to put in an egg and salt, I was thinking about putting in where is it? This. You guys ever use this seasoning salt? I freaking love it. House. No MSG. No MSG. Uncle Roger likes MSG. Okay, put on a little bit of that. Okay. Come on. Okay, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I love seasoning salt. Yep. Yes. Yum. Yeah, I do. Or something similar. It doesn't exist in my country. Trader Joe's has a seasoned salt that got some nice flavors to it. I use several different flavored ones. Morning, all. Oh, yum. I can smell the onions from here in Australia. In Australia, mate. You can top them with cheese at last minute before you serve. That's a great idea. Oh, we don't have any cheese left. I used it all yesterday. Yesterday I made, if you watched the last video where I made supper, I made basically the same thing, potato-wise. But I made this mean steak. But I'm an idiot, and I forgot to, like, I'm trying to experiment with how to make the best steak. Well, in my opinion, the best, or I'm trying to improve on my steak making. And I made a really good steak like a little while ago. If you're friends with me on Facebook, then you saw when I was like stoked about it. But I've been trying to see if I could make it even better. So I've been making the same caliber of steak, but last night I freaking forgot a step and I tasted it immediately. I was like, this tastes like a freaking steakhouse steak, which is still good. But like, since I've already made the best steak I've ever had a little while ago, I was disappointed because now I didn't waste the steak. I still ate the whole thing. It was good, but it could have been better. I almost want to put a hot dog in here. I know that would ruin it probably for a lot of people, but like this just looks like it should have a hot dog in it. By the way, the potatoes are purple on the inside. I don't know if you saw that. Oh, that's going to be hot. I'll put that on the plate for a second and I'll show you. Just in case you didn't see it last time. Whew, that is freaking hot. Okay. What cut of steak do you and Ashley prefer? Ashley doesn't really like steak. So I don't know what she likes. Because she doesn't not like it. She just prefers like fish or something else that's gross. But for myself, I honestly don't even know if I have a preferred cut. I just like steak that is done well. Not well done, done well. I like a probably a medium rare would be my favorite, two medium, and then sometimes a medium. I've just been doing it in a skillet because my grill doesn't have any propane, no gas. Okay, that smells good. Okay, here's the inside of my potato. You see how it's? You can't really see. Oh, there we go. It's red on the inside, and then here's the peel. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you guys seen those kind of potatoes. Like my mom, we used to have purple potatoes that were purple on the inside and had a purple peel. Those are kind of trippy. A lot of people thought that they were somehow bad, which I think is funny. Its official name from the Depression is a poor man's meal if you add a hot dog. Oh, really? Cook steak over campfire and smoke them. Just a slight smoky taste. I actually kind of don't like cooking over a campfire. Well, I shouldn't say that I don't like it, but it just tastes so different. Like I haven't cooked a steak over a campfire, but I have cooked like bacon and eggs, and I much prefer controlled temperature cooking, to be honest. But it's probably because I'm not good at it. Chris, you're probably good at it because like you seem to like doing the outdoor thing to a higher degree than myself. I imagine you're a pretty good cook in those aspects, or maybe just in general. I don't know. My mom told me they felt rich when they had hot dogs to put in the meal. Nice. Or not so nice, I guess. Hey Joe, where you going with that spud in your hand? I don't know what that means. Salmon on the beach over a fire. As in, put the salmon in the fire and don't eat it, because, ugh. Just plain. Its official name, I already read that. Cast iron pan with butter is bomb. Man, I'm been trying to tell Ashley that a cast iron pan is like ideal, in my opinion, for cooking eggs, and she doesn't get it. I don't really know when these are done. Ashley should be home in about 10 minutes. So I will let these cook for 10 more minutes, or well, when she pulls up. Then I will grab a couple eggs. Can you guys tell the difference between these eggs? One of these is Sunny's eggs and one of these is Henrietta's eggs. I don't know which is which, but if Ashley were here, she would be able to tell. I can tell that these are from two different chickens, but I don't know which is which. Does know. Which I think is cool. She's like, oh yeah, this one's got speckles. That means it's Sunny's or whoever's. I don't know. And then we have the ones that are easy to tell are these ones that get... Here, I'll show you. The ones that get stuck down there because they're too small, those are Nuggets eggs. Oh, Ashley might be home early. I can't get it out. That's a nugget egg. She is home. I'm gonna let it out. You missed her. Come here, buddy. Do you want to see my buddy? She's home. All right, let's finish making her dinner. She's home sooner than I thought she would be. There must have been no traffic. There was a rainstorm, so maybe people just didn't want to drive? I don't know. Okay, I don't know when to tell if these are done, but maybe I'll put those to the side, and then I'll crack the eggs in here. Oh, you know what we could do? I could ask her. I don't know if she'll want to be on camera, so I'll just let her know that I'm doing a live, and then we'll see if she'll tell us which egg is which. Okay, she didn't come to the house right away. Guess where she went? She went to the freaking to the coop. So I'll just wait for her to come up. Poke it with tip of knife. Taste it to tell if it's done. Well, I don't really like this style of potato, so I don't even know if that'll help. Are they supposed to be a little crispy and crunchy? You can poke the potatoes to see if they are done. Stick potatoes with fork. That was actually freaking delish. Okay, they're somewhat soft, but not quite. Not quite there. They're still a little, you know, they're on the cusp. Cusp is a great word. I'm pretty sure some like noble person couldn't figure out what to say, so they said, I'm on the cusp of saying it. And he's like, great word. She's still not back. She's probably checking on the new. We have the new girls, like the two newest ones that I guess most of you haven't met unless you follow Ashley's Instagram. The two newest ones are now in the coop with the other girls, but they're not mingling yet. They're still in that tiny coop that we have in there. They're so small. They're smaller than Nugget. Is this me or is Josh kind of showing off his guns? What? Looking forward to seeing you finish hummingbird printing. I love painting birds with oil paints. Thanks. Yeah. I'm live by the way right now. Can you tell us which egg is which? Did you see that? Did you see that? I just held these up. I don't know if you heard that, but I was like, can you tell us which of these is which? And then she's like, oh yeah, that's Henrietta. This one's Henrietta's. And she knew because it was more round. This one is a little more oblong. This one's, I don't know how easy it is to tell. Okay, Ashley. Whose egg is this? Ginger's, she says. Okay. Whose egg is this? Oh, it's Ginger's as well. Okay, only 3 of our birds are laying right now. We don't have any old ones? Yeah, there's 2 nuggets. We have 4 dozen of eggs in here. Okay, we're gonna crack these now. Okay. We got 2. Oh, you guys want to see something? Check out this egg. There we go. Look how tiny that is. This is called a fairy egg, right? Fairy egg. What time is it? It's 12:48. What is it, babe? Fart egg? Some people call it a fart egg. That's funny. Looking forward to seeing your finished hummingbird painting. I love painting. Oh, I already read that. Oh, let me get a little seasoning on them. Let me season the food a little. A little black pepper. And the secret ingredient, a little Italiano. This stuff, if you can't get this, you don't know what you're missing. I don't think it's supposed to go on eggs, but I've been putting it on eggs since I order it online. And if you buy something from me, if you request that I put one of those in the thing, I will do it because it is so good. Whatever that blend is, it's just it's the best. Looks like a quail egg. Yeah, kind of, hey? Eggs don't need to be a fridge unless it's extremely hot. Yeah, I know. Well, they do have to be in the fridge if you don't eat them right away and you wash them. Because they have like that shit on them. I don't know what it's called. Huh? Are you okay? A bloom. Okay. She said it's called a bloom. I don't know how long they can last not being refrigerated, but I was aware of that. Okay. These are going to be the perfect over medium eggs. Oh, I don't need a plate. I have one right here. I would hate to come home from work and have 128 people in my home. Your clocks are 5 minutes fast. I do that too. It's 12:48. 12:48. This clock says 12:46. My cell phone says it's 12:46, and this one says it's 12:46. So maybe your clocks are 3 minutes slow or something. Safeway has that spice. Yes, they do. Wait until you get an egg laid without a shell. It does happen. Yeah, it has happened to us as well. Who makes it? The spice? Clubhouse. Clubhouse makes it. So go get some immediately. Okay, time to flip these mother suckers. Okay, now turn off the heat. Take these bacons, put them on top of the hash. You know what's good? Italian spice infused olive oil. Nothing like it. Unwashed eggs can last a couple months. Buy off for breakfast. You're making me hungry. Buy off for breakfast. You're making me hungry. Best to refrigerate if washed. Yeah, and we usually wash them. We always wash them. A few minutes ago in the stream, when the time was inquired, you read out 5 minutes faster than actual time. It could be that you are behind. No, our clocks are ahead. Well, it's 12:48 right now, and that clock. Okay, we would be 2 minutes ahead, but it could be that you're behind because I do often see people's comments like, if I am staying up with them, that they're a little off. Okay. Are you ready to eat? Yeah. Are you ready to rumble? Oh, freaking perfect. Guys, you don't know how freaking frustrated I get when I make an imperfect egg. There are times, like one time, okay, one time, Ashley and her two friends watched the Queen get married, or the Queen. What was she?
Meghan Markle.
Meghan Merkel?
Markle.
Markle? Whatever. The queen. No, the what is she? A prince? She's a prince. She's a princess. Whatever she is. And the Prince of Harry? Whenever they got married, it was like at like 5 a.m. or something like that, our time, or maybe it was even earlier. I don't know. But anyways, I made everyone eggs, and I had to redo them because for some reason, even though I wasn't interested in that, I got distracted by the most boring wedding ceremony on the face of the earth that's ever happened ever. I don't know why, but I was just watching it like this, and these freaking eggs, they got two done, and it bothered me because they never had my eggs before, so I didn't want their first impression to be like, "Wow, these are trash." Good thing you talked them up so much. Okay, we got our bacons warmed up, and we got our hash, our who hash that the Grinch forgot there. It's gonna be good. Let's get a fork. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna tell you something that I think is hilarious. I used to work at this fast food place, and I had the manager. He was Chinese, and so he had like an accent, right? And he would always say, napkins, or no, what would he say? He would say sauces, napkins, fork and knife. But he had an accent, so when he would say fork and knife, it sounded, he was like, fucking knife. And I just, oh, it sticks with me because it was so funny. Anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out. We will see you next time. I think I'm going to go and finish that hummingbird painting in the next couple days, maybe even tomorrow. I don't know, but there will be like an hour or more warning before I actually start painting them. Whenever. Okay. Thanks for chilling. Make sure you follow Ashley's Instagram at Ashley Rose Alexander if you want to see the. Sorry, I just had to burp randomly there. If you want to see the new chickens, there's two of them. We named them. Uh, just go see them. I wanted to name the one Gwen, as in penguin, but we named her Plum. Actually, our friend or Ashley's best friend named. It's a whole thing, but anyways, go check them out. And the other one's name is Phoebe from Friends. Okay, see you later. Okay, bye.